All right, welcome. Welcome to second part of mental game tips for golf. My name is mariobeky. I am psychologist. I'm working with golfers, tennis players, cricket players, soccer players around the world, and I am helping them to achieve better results. I'm doing it for 7, 8, or maybe even more years. I'm not counting anymore. This is the series about the mental game tips for a real game. We are going to simulate in this part of the series a real game for your improvement of mental game. What is mental game? Mental game is practical golf psychology. I am clinical psychologist. My background comes from clinical psychology, where I work with real clients and where I gathered some data, discovered something, I implemented techniques that I used to learn in a university, and these clients who had really terrible problems with their behavior, they improved in a really short time just by adjusting their goals, their relaxation, their attitude, their mindset altogether. And this is what I started with clients outside of golf, outside of sports, and then continually added to sports and found clients who are interested into mental game of golf, because not all mental game that you are listening about in TV or online, in where you are learning in some websites from maybe even from your golf pro, is a mental game. Mental game is specific set of tips, tools from clinical psychology that are implemented into the game of golf, by which you can adjust your mindset so then you can either recover from bad shots, recover from mental meltdowns, and also how you can strengthen your position on the golf course. This is a really new training, only few people in the world know about. So if you haven't learned about it, don't worry, you are learning right now. We have only few players, around 1000, 1500, I am not exactly sure, who are learning this method and who are already implementing this method with visible results. So my clients range from Australia through France, Sweden, Spain, Italy, Germany, Great Britain, United States, and so on, and South Korea as well. So what I am teaching my clients is how to adjust their mindset by using tools from clinical psychology in a really simple way, so they can adjust their game, they adjust their inside directly in the game in a simple way. Because if you are listening about a mental game from your golf pro, possibly, who by very big chance have no idea how mental game works, then if you are listening from his advices and they are not simple, if they are not including relaxation, setting up goals, adjusting it to your age, abilities, and your expectations, then he or she will probably not have an idea how real mental game of golf works. So today we are going to speak in this video by simulating a game. I am doing this by using PC game or PC simulation called PGA Tour 2K21. It's a wonderful tool for us to simulate a real game. We can adjust the weather, we can adjust our pin positions, we can adjust our tee positions, all to simulate to realistically possible situations, and from then we can learn how we can implement it in our real game. Hopefully you will find something useful today, and today's topics is how to recover from bad situation on golf course, from bad shots, bad previous day, because we are here playing a second round. We started in previous video a first round or of my PGA Tour career. We are playing under a lot of pressure, even though pressure is not real. What pressure is, we are going to speak about maybe probably today, or maybe in the following lessons, following videos, online sessions, and we will explain it in really detail. So we are going to speak today about how to recover from bad shots in short and long term, and how to not to take a lot of damage on our mindset, so that we don't quit playing golf, because golf is absolutely amazing game for training our mind, not only directly for the game, but also for our lives, and not just our lives, maybe even our work, maybe our relationships, with simple psychology tips that can be used generally in golf game, in your life, in your work, in your relationships, etc. So, how we are going to recover from bad situations and not to take a lot of damage, so we are not depressed by actual situations, and how we can recover from this. This is the main topic of today. We are going to start. Let's see what kind of golf course is that. I don't remember, because it was a longer time ago that we started to play, and I believe it is, yes, it is Riviera Country Club, very famous golf course in LA, I believe. My first round was simulated very badly, so we have a lot to recover from today, and it will be tough just not to get a lot of damage. I believe we are probably going to miss the cut, and this is really good exercise for you for your next game. Golf is tough. Golf is beautiful, but it's tough. And in order not to quit this beautiful game, it's good to know how to react even in tough situations. So, I'm going to start this game right now, and as you see, I'm in really good position, just behind Justin Thomas in FedEx Cup standings. I started playing this game for a few days already, and I'm going to continue this event. Just begin the round, and we are going to simulate what is going to happen. If you will find yourself in a similar position just like this one, let me clean my glasses, that you will be in more days tournament, and your first day will be just terrible, this video is exactly for you. We are following simple rules. Rule number 1: always think about yourself. Rule number 2: always stay positive. Rule number 3: your goal is to play par. If you will play better, wonderful. I will congratulate you. You should congratulate yourself. But if you won't, don't worry. First tee shot. What we need to do is to remain calm. Our position is tied 81, which is quite terrible. +6 after first day. It's even worse than did Phil Mickelson in first event of LIV league when he entered this controversial tour. What you should have at this moment is already your practical swing. You should practice with your golf pro regularly. You should practice with your golf pro regularly. And I will repeat it. You should practice with your golf pro regularly. This is essential. If you will be the strongest player in your mindset on the golf course and you will not practice with your golf pro, nothing will change. And the same exact goes for mental game. If you will swing on the driving range perfectly, but if you have along this perfect swing a terrible mental game, no goals or bad goals set up in a bad way, nothing will change. You will be only as half as good, because mental game is half of your success. First half is practical swing, second half is mental game. When I stand up on the tee, first tee especially, there shouldn't be pressure. Your mind is clear. You are going to the first hole, and by now you should have set up your goals. If you don't know how to set up your goals, make sure to subscribe to this channel, to subscribe to this whatever platform I will upload this video, and you should follow these mental game tips, because we are going to continually go through special topics of mental game and we will explain it in detail. So by now you should have set up your goals, short-term goals, long-term goals, in order to your age, expectations and abilities. I already did that. You will do in following lessons. So my mind is clear. I know what to do. I want to be number one in the world. For that, I need to win. Hole by hole, swing by swing. Nothing special. Mental game is simple. Hole by hole, swing by swing. Very simple. My mind is clear and I need to concentrate on the swing, because I need to win swing by swing. Practice swing always makes practice swing. Where I landed? In the rough. Should I be worried? I don't know. What you should be worried about? I know about myself that I practice a lot from playing rough. And I am ready to swing as best as I can. At this moment, by using 4-iron, I will probably not play an eagle on this hole. So I should be really comfortable with this situation. If I am lucky, I will play a birdie. If I am little lucky, I will play par. And probably I should be at this moment balanced mind. I should be really comfortable with the situation that I will probably only get with a par, even though that this is a par 5, and at the beginning it was really optimistic to think that it might be an eagle. Remain your mindset calm and clean, out of everything. Don't think about anything. How to do it? I will show you in my following videos, following training videos. So swing as best as you can at this moment, so that you hopefully not end up in the bunker or in another rough, because there will be another difficult situation. This is already a difficult situation, difficult position. tied 81, 81st place, plus 6, not very comfortable. But we will do it in the best way that we can. That's all we can do. We don't make any miracles. If there will be miracle and I will hit it directly into the hole, fantastic. But be ready that this might probably not happen. You see, my mind was clear and luck somehow ended on my side and pushed the ball onto the green where I have really good chance not to think about anything, not to think about people or the pressure or my sponsor or my wife, my anybody or myself, because my goal is to play swing by swing, putt by putt, putt by, that is difficult to say, putt by putt, hole by hole. Now, what can I do? Just move on. It could have been better, but we have another swing, another hole. Difficult situation. Rule number 2, always think positively. Again, my mind is clear. I am not looking at my score in order to deprive myself. I might look at the score just to inform myself at what position I am. Don't let it get into your head. You don't want that. You want to be free from any other external stir, any other external thought, because every external stir is probably only your thought. Therefore, we have rules. Rule number 2 says, always stay positive. Wonderful position. I have really good chance to play a par on this hole. Not bad. Will it be par? Hopefully I will play a good putt. Again, your mind is clear. Your goal is to play par. If there will be anything better, wonderful. If not, move on. Very close. Don't let yourself down by not playing perfect putt. Putts are tricky. Golf shots are really wonderful opportunity, but putts are tricky because there is no one who is perfect putting player. This is wonderful opportunity. I am driver. Another wonderful opportunity. Clear mind, perfect swing, because I practiced, you practiced, in the middle of the fairway, wonderful opportunity. Pin position is not the best, not the easiest, but I believe in you, I believe in myself. Now that was close. That was close. I might say unlucky, but Did I make the par? I did. I didn't worsen my position. And there will be players who will worsen their position, even though that I am in not perfect position with those +7 and tied 90th position, which will probably not make the cut, but it's better than to be lost. That is wonderful opportunity. Greens are really quick today. We will make it for the par, hopefully. My mind is clear. I am not thinking about anything. At this moment, myself, my personality, Mario's personality, is thinking what to say to you. But except that, nothing else. Don't forget to hydrate yourself. Now, that was really close. On the next hole, I will probably be more luckier. Remember, there is an element of luck in golf. There is. No exceptions. You might practice pretty hard, you might have a wonderful mental game, but there will always be that slight portion of luck. Another hole, my mind is clear. As you see, by keeping your mind clear, by keeping the exercises that we are going to speak about in following mental game lessons, I managed to not to play any more bogeys, which is wonderful. You don't want to play bogeys. You want to play par. Now that was a perfect shot. As you saw, I adjusted my shot according to my knowledge, a little knowledge of this game. When I play golf, I am adjusting my shots to a little knowledge, or more knowledge if you have more, to the knowledge from a real game. Use whatever you can do by not breaking the rules. What was that? I believe it was a birdie. Wonderful. Really wonderful. Amazing. And we are going to back on +6, tied 80th position. Difficult situation. We are recover from it, hopefully. I'm again in the rough for birdie if I am lucky, but I must accept at this moment that probably I will only get a par. Accept it, move on, don't dream about miraculous shots. It will just obscure your vision, your mindset will be in a foggy situation. You don't want that. You want your mind to set free and clear. A nice approach, but as you see there is a quite big slope from the left to right, and now we are going to for bogey. Just move on. I cannot turn back the time. What I can is to learn from actual situation and move on another hole and learn from this experience for another time, another place. There is some theory. If I hit a shot and I am walking towards the shot, I have approximately 2-3 minutes for myself. And at this moment, I can use wonderful, amazing, powerful relaxation techniques that I will show you in some of the next videos in the future in these mental game tips. Those 3 minutes can save you a lot of trouble. Now I am speeding the process just to not get you bored, but this is really important situation where you can use precious seconds and turn them into your advantage. My mind is clear. I am not thinking about anything else. Only on this shot to execute it as best as I can. Another slope. Wonderful opportunity. Birdie. We are going back to +6. When you have clear mind, you can save yourself a lot of trouble. How to achieve it? Use strategies from practical golf psychology, also known as mental game. For this reason, I created for myself first this little pocket guide, and I used it in my game. And when my co-players saw that I improved really fast, let's say 7 to 10 days from what I was playing before, they asked me, what is this? And they wanted to for themselves. And from that moment, I started to work with golfers and saw that my simple notes put in not this beautiful pocket guide, but only a scrappy paper, turned to be really efficient. And in that moment I created this pocket guide also for other players. If you want it, just visit my website mariobeky.com and you will find there links, testimonials about other players, what they experienced, how do they look at this pocket guide, and see whether it will be a good fit for you. So now I'm on the 8th hole already. Let me check my online software, and I have another opportunity to play good golf. Wonderful. My mind was clear and I played into the middle of the fairway. Now the pin position is really difficult. There is a slope from left to right and we are on the edge of the green. So I need to plan my shot to play it as safe as possible. Now that was close. A little unlucky. This tournament seems to me, for me, not to be very lucky because I played so many bad shots. I need to take luck into account, not to rely on that, but to take it into account that the luck, despite my physical preparation, my mental preparation, my somehow affect the results. There will be golf players, golf tournaments, or there were, and I hope there will be also, where that a little bit of luck that is now confronting with me will help me advance further into positive situation. Another hole, another opportunity, my mind is clear. I'm not thinking about the clubhouse. I will probably not get the first place. That would be really miraculous. What I am trying to do is to save my position, not to go any down on the leaderboard, and hopefully make the cut. I don't know at what position will be the cut, and then I have 2 other days to find new opportunities to play better golf that I played so far. I believe that this will be a very nice shot. Not in this 100% middle of the fairway, but in a very good position. And I did it. That was close. I believe it's par. Yes. 2 birdies, 2 bogeys. Par for first 9. This is, from my previous experience, wonderful hole to get maybe even an eagle. Let's see how this will end up, because it's short par 4 and I may end up with first shot on the green. Let's see if there will be luck on our side. My mind is clear. I am thinking about playing the straightest possible shot that I can. I didn't reach the green, but I have really good opportunity to get really close to the hole. Oh, stay. It didn't slip outside of hole, but there will be difficult position for me to play birdie because I have this slope. Perfect position is when you are close to the hole and you have straight line to the hole. Unfortunately, in real game we don't have these helpers, so this is different from real game. However, in real game we have a system in our head, small brain, which coordinates our G power or G force, and by which we feel whether we are on the slope, even though if we can't see the slope or the slight change, slight number in the change of the slope, but we feel it in our body, in our hands. So hopefully, wonderful. Is it par? No, it's birdie. So you see, this is what I am trying to say to you. Don't think about the score as some burden. If you watch your score, just look at it as reference number. Don't think about it in the play in the moment when you play the shot, when you play the putt, because it might affect you. And as you see, I have +5 I'm in the tight 70th position in the leaderboard, and another wonderful opportunity. I am playing with driver, even though this is quite a long par 5. I have the chance to play par on this hole. And if I am lucky, then probably even birdie. That was close. Oh, I aimed way to the left. Oh, this is a par. Couldn't be birdie, but you know, just move on. Another hole, another opportunity. Now that was really terrible execution of a tee shot. I didn't give myself enough rehearsal of this tee shot. I just went for it, and that is a mistake. Always take as much time as rules are allowing you. Don't think about other players, think about rules marshal. When he will be angry with you, he might give you a penalty, but not players. This is a difficult situation. I'm in the rough, so I will probably go for a safe position not to damage my score and aim left, because I don't want to lose any shots just because of my not very positive placement on the leaderboard. This will be really tough, so I might not to put all those power. That was really weak. Even this might happen. So at this moment I should accept that I will probably play a double bogey on this hole. Hopefully. If I'm lucky, bogey. I skipped that. It was only bogey. It's good. It's not perfect. It's not terrible. Another bad execution. What can I tell you? Not enough rehearsal. Always rehearse a shot. Am I going to rehearse it? Now, yes. That was unlucky, just bump outside of hole, but I rehearsed it, I played it well, but it went a little bit far. Maybe the wind carried it a little bit further. But it wasn't a fault of not getting rehearsed this shot enough. Wonderful longer putt, and I saved a par. Pin placement is difficult, so I will try not to get myself into a lot of trouble, and I will play it safely into the middle of the green, hopefully. and hopefully also as close as possible to the pin. I don't need a risky player right now. I want to make cut, so I have I have another 2 days of opportunity. Oh, let's move on. You can't turn back the time. We are on the 14th hole. So we are going to close it by now. Hopefully it will go over that bunker, which it did, and it won't end up in the rough. Not a perfect placement, but let us work from this. It will probably not be a birdie. Hopefully it will be par. And it is. Not perfect, but if we are lucky we can make that cut. My mind is clear. Before playing a shot, after playing the shot, during playing a shot, I try myself to stay focused on that one goal that I want to achieve, and which is my mind to clear out of any stirs, out of any of my unnecessary thoughts. Every thought in a golf swing, before or after, is unnecessary. You want your mind clear without any burden that should stop you, carry you around, carry you elsewhere than in actual situation. I'm going to take a practice swing. That wasn't perfect. That was really not enough. No, that was a really nice shot. But we have this terrible slope left to right, and ooh, that was close. Don't worry about putting, at least in this moment. It would be nice if we get a birdie or two on last 2 holes. We have par 5 in front of us. It's on the fringe, but really nice fringe, and this is a wonderful opportunity. We have headwind, and from my experience in today's match, I know that my balls are carrying according to the automatic adjustment of the system a little bit further. This is what you need to calculate on your actual situation. If you are playing in a golf day, not tournament, all around, so that your shots are carrying a little bit further at that day in which you are playing, then you should calculate yourself as well. You have a little bit headwind, which is slightly crosswind, but it is mainly headwind, which may stop your ball by going a lot behind the pin, and this might give you a wonderful opportunity to get probably birdie. Oh, but the slope is tricky today. It probably will be a par only. But I did my best, and this is what I should leave at this moment. I wish I could turn back the time, but no one can do that. Last hole, you have nothing to lose anymore. Just play it as best as you can. Best as you can, not can't. This seems like average hole, but it's quite difficult hole because first you have to drive over that cliff, small cliff, and then you need to conquer the green, which is leaning from left to right. And even though that this wind simulates that is going from left to right, in real situation that is less so because of that hill right here on the left position, where there will be less possibility in a real game if you would play in Riviera Golf Club, then that the wind would come from left to right, from east to west, I believe that is so. Yes. Maybe the slope will help us a little. Will it be a par? Hopefully. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh no. And this will probably not make me a cut. And what I need to concentrate in this situation, which is a wonderful example for today's video, I need to concentrate myself on the practicing before next tournament and practicing, nothing else. What should I need to do? I didn't make the cut, so I need to advance. Miss the cut. You missed the cut for this, even with the score +7. The game will now simulate. Blah blah blah. This is what I need to know. This is really not important for myself. I gained experience in game, and you will gain experience for yourself in your real game, even though if you didn't make the cut. Take everything what you learned at day when you are playing. At this moment it is this game. Take everything that you can. Find yourself a quiet corner after giving away the scorecard, signing your scorecard, and allow yourself to be in a quiet place, take notes, and put in those notes everything what you learned today from your game. And on this you will practice on the driving range with your golf pro or alone. It depends on what your status, on what expectations are, and you will learn from those mistakes. Keep those mistakes somewhere, put in your office, at home, in a safe place, and you can go in time to those mistakes. For this is wonderful. I will advance, and I will. This is very not important. For this is perfect. Really, really perfect. For this is perfect, this pocket guide. My players who are using it know that we have section in this pocket guide where they are putting the evaluation. My throat is a little bit sore, I apologize for that. And they put, from last competitive round of golf, write down what made you feel good, what made you feel poorly, compare both evaluations, and mark that one which exceeds with plus or minus. So in this pocket guide you will find first theory, then practical tips for real game, and then customizable part. This pocket guide is called Pocket Golf Psychology. My name is mariobeky, and you can learn more about this pocket guide at my website www.mariobeky.com. Thank you for watching this mental game training simulation of a real game. We will see us in another episode. It will be a third episode, and let's see what will be the next topic. Maybe you can write it down into the comments down below this video. What would you like to see as the next topic of mental game training? Today we learned a little how to not get damaged from actual score, how to not play plus 10 more shots, maybe even more, and to save your dignity, to save your balanced mindset for the next tournament. We didn't make the cut, it doesn't matter, but we learned a lot. So thank you very much for your time. My name is mariobeky. Don't forget to like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed. We will see us in another episode. Make sure to visit my website mariobeky.com. You will be welcome there. Read about testimonials of players who are using this pocket guide, Pocket Golf Psychology, or maybe even, let me show you, there's another thing. This is a Spanish version of my professional yardage books, which are conforming with RNA and USGA rules, and you can use them also for your training. It's professional, fully customizable yardage book you can use for improving your golf game. Explore it, whether it will fit your needs, whether it will fit your golf game, and that's about it. mariobeky.com or mariobeky.com/academy. Learn about more about mental game, and I will be really happy if you will join me in the next mental game session somewhere in the future. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Ciao, ciao.